Hello and welcome back. As you can see, I'm just pulling up outside our biodiesel factory with a trailer of canola. This is the first load of canola. Our factory is ready to become operational, and this will start the production of biodiesel, which will mean we can get our harvester running and we can get some of the other farmers' machinery running for them. So this is going to be absolutely groundbreaking. Right, well, Mark is on field 19, just spraying our chickpeas with some fertiliser. I have decided we're going to mow field 29 and bale the grass and then wrap it as silage bales, just to get a bit of income going. We were hoping to sell the class, but we've not been able to. They just weren't offering enough money for it, so it is parked up in one of the sheds. What we're thinking we're going to do is I will take it back with me when I leave and I'll sell it back at home. Right, Mark's taken over the mowing and I've come to get the baler. I'm going to start baling. This is the John Deere 466 baler. It's a really high density baler because it puts bales out at normal size, the 1.3 metre size, but they're 7,500 litre bales as opposed to 4,000 litre bales. So it just means we've got a few less bales, but we've got the same amount of grass. And they're a standard size, so they work with all the kind of standard equipment. In certain circumstances, the circumstances we're in, obviously there's limits on the number of bales you can have, so this actually works as quite a nice way of getting around that. Right, well, I've got the Anderson bale wrapper now. It's a round bale wrapper. We've had to lease this, unfortunately. That's why see the money's gone down a little bit. We didn't have a bale wrapper. Normally for silage, cutting of grass, Mark would borrow one of the other local farmers' loading wagon. Obviously with the little Rigitracs, they're not going to pull it, which is why we've gone down the baling and wrapping route rather than collecting in a silage pit. It's a little bit quicker as well, kind of gets our time going. We had a couple of choices on bale wrapper to lease. We decided to go with this one by the Anderson company because, as you can just see, when it tips the bales off, the round bales, it lands them on their end so that they don't roll. or they don't roll if you get it right and don't clunk into them as you drive off. But generally they don't roll, which is quite good, especially on this hill, and they won't just all collect down at the bottom of the field. Might make collecting easier, I suppose, if they did, but just drops off like that. Quite nice and stable, and then just so long as you drive off carefully and don't put a turn in, you don't knock them over, and they stay upright, ready and waiting for you there. Okay, so the bales are all wrapped, and I've now come back and got this incredibly large bale trailer, and it, ooh, I think this is a bit too big for the tractor, but it's all we've got, so we're going to grab the bales and hope to avoid any incidents like that one as we carry on. Well, we've not come far down the road. This is actually field 29 that we've just mowed, just on the left of us. So it's not very far to have logged them at all. Probably a good thing. Tiny tractor, big bale trailer. Eek. Yeah, whoops. I crashed it on the way back. It's, thankfully it looks like the only damage is to the weight, not to the actual tractor. Oh, right, I better get this out of the tree because there's traffic coming up behind me. Yeah, the trailer's too big for this little tractor. When I got back to the farm, told Mark, he rang up the dealership and we're swapping it out for a slightly smaller trailer. It's about half the size, the new one we're getting. Yeah, it just wasn't worth risking any more damage to equipment. It could have been much more serious, so we'll just go with this little Flegel. It's about half the size, about half the capacity. We've also taken the decision, because we're a bit flushed with cash after that silage bale harvest, we're gonna exchange this leased wrapper for one that we've actually bought and own in our own right. Well, the little Rigitracs had a tough day, so I'm just gonna do a quick bit of maintenance on it. And then we'll park it up, put it on charge for the night. We'll park it up, put it on charge for the night, and then I think I'm gonna go get myself some dinner and head off and get some sleep. Thank you all very much for watching. Please do jump on the like button, subscribe, share the video with all your friends, and have a great day.